At the time of recording this video, I am just within the top 200 in Tycoon. I will tell you everything you need to know about Tycoon, as well as sharing some of my pro tips to hopefully elevate your game and improve your chances of winning. So what is Tycoon? Tycoon is a card game where there are 4 players and each player has 14 cards, and the first to empty their hands win. If you get first place, you are the Tycoon, second place, you are the Rich, third place, you are the Poor, and the last place is the Beggar. And you get points depending on the placements in the round. So there are 3 rounds total. Once you finish the 3 rounds, whoever has the most points will get the stars for the rank. So if you are a Tycoon, you get 30 points. Then you go down 20 points, 10 points, 0 points. And then there are 3 rounds, right? For the first round, it's going to be all random. But then when you go to the second round, you have to start to exchange cards. So the Tycoon and the Beggar will exchange 2 cards among each other. The Beggar has to give their 2 strongest cards to the Tycoon, excluding Wonder. Wonder, you don't exchange them. You will never exchange Wonder. But if it's a Joker and a 2, then you have to give the Joker and 2. If it's 2 Jokers, you have to give Joker. And then for the Tycoon, you can choose whichever 2 cards to give to the Beggar. Meanwhile, between Rich and Poor, you exchange 1 card. And then, similar to the Beggar, the Rich has to exchange the strongest card to the Rich, and the Rich can pick whichever 1 card to give to the Poor. So on paper, you might think that being Tycoon is really good because you get 2 strongest cards from the Beggar. But, and it's a big but, if you are a Tycoon and you do not get first place, you will go bankrupt and you will become a Beggar, which means you'll get 0 points for that round because Beggar is 0 points, right? Then after you finish playing the 3 rounds, you get total points based on your performance across the 3 rounds. So at higher ranks, like I think a millionaire and above, if you're first place overall, you get +2 stars, second place you get +1, third place you get -1, and then last place you get -2. So ideally, you want to get to second place every time so that you can rank up. And it is also possible to get ties. Like for example, if you and another person get 60 points, both of you get first points and both of you get 2 stars. And now we can talk about the actual rules of the game. The weird thing is that to access the rule of the game, you actually have to go into a match. So I'm just gonna go to a solo match, and then you have to click the question mark here. I don't know why there's no like built-in tutorial for this, but yeah, I guess I'll make this video to guide you. If it's your first time playing Tycoon or you've never played like other variants of this card game, there's a variant called like Big 2, which is a game I played a lot when I was growing up, which I apply some of those skills to this game. Yeah, you need to know that there are a total of 15 types of cards. You have Ace all the way to K, that's 13 cards. Then on top of that, you have Wonder and Joker cards. Then the smallest card is actually 3, the biggest card is 2. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, J, Q, K, Ace and 2. And then for Joker cards, these cards can be played as any card. If you play it solo, then Joker is the biggest thing, because Joker can be any card, right? So it can be bigger than 2 actually. And you can also pair Joker with a triple, or you can play with a double. When you play solo also can, or you can play with a 4 of a kind. Then Wonder is the stupidly broken card. I don't understand why they add this to the game. Wonder is basically a card that can literally end a turn instantly, and it can be played anytime as long as it's your turn. You can use to counter 4 of a kind, triple, pair, pulls, aces, anything. It is very broken. And as long as you have a Wonder card, even if you have a bad hand, you still have a chance of winning because Wonder is just that strong. And other than Wonder and Joker, there are also 2 other cards who does like extra stuff. The first one is 3 of Spades. This is a good card because it can counter a single Joker. If somebody plays a single Joker, you can use the 3 to counter the Joker. The other important card is the 8 stop, which is basically the 8s. So there are 4 8s total, and these cards are really good because similar to Wonder, it allows you to end a turn instantly, but it's not as strong as Wonder because 8 can only be played if it's a smaller card on the table. So if it's a 9, you cannot use an 8 to stop because 8 is smaller than 9. And you can also play with double. You just do this double for some reason, but you usually don't want to do that because it's a waste to just throw a 2 8. You usually don't want to do just 1 8. And actually even here it's not a good idea because it's empty, right? It's already empty, you can just throw your smallest card and play. Now that we talk about the single cards, we can talk about some combos, like for example a pair. A pair is when you have 2 cards of the same card, so same type, you can draw it out. You can only play a pair to a pair, and you can only play a triple to a triple. Right now it's a triple 5, so I can only play a triple 2 here because Joker can be any card, right? So it can be triple 2 to counter it. Only Wonder can counter this triple using a solo card. Like you can use a solo Wonder to counter this, which is why it's super broken. And then other than doubles, triples, there's also 4 of a kind, which is also really interesting and really game breaking if you know how to use it. Revolution is 4 of a kind basically. It flips the order of the strength. So usually it's 3 the smallest, 2 is biggest, right? Then it flips. It becomes 2 is the smallest, 3 is the biggest. You usually only use a Revelation when you have a lot of small cards, or if many people already play the small cards. And Revelation is not something easy you can just trigger because you need to have a free hand to trigger. And to get a free hand, you basically have to play a card, then the 3 other people passes and it's your turn, then it's a free hand. Now that we got the basics out of the way, I will share with you my 9 pro tips to hopefully improve your game. The first tip is very simple. You get Cherish Synergy to rank 17. This will unlock the card counter feature, which shows basically the table of whatever remaining card that hasn't been played yet. And that allows you to strategize as well. You can look at your own card, look at the table, which card is bigger than yours, which card is smaller than yours. But one thing to note is that if the Tycoon loses, the table doesn't get updated, so you kind of have to start memorizing from that point. If let's say the Tycoon only has one last card, and then they lost, and just nice that there is only one more ace on the field, then there's a chance that the last ace is in a lost hand. The second tip is a follow-up to the first tip, and is to know the biggest card on the table and act accordingly. Always check the current highest playable card and if you're holding the highest card or not. If you are holding the highest card, then make sure to use it well. You can use it to control the field, you can use it to reset the tempo, and even if you don't, you can consider baiting out the big cards so that you can have the big card yourself. Let's say you have an ace, maybe you can try using your K to bait out some twos, then your ace figure is going to be the biggest one. The third tip is pass with purpose and also use mind games. If the player before you just played a big card, passing to force them into a free card is often a good play. So let's say the person before you plays a Q, then just nice, you have only an ace to counter it. What you can do is you should just pass. Why? It's because when you pass, there is a chance that these two will also pass. And if these two also pass, that means this person right before you has a free card. And oftentimes, they will throw out a small card. And if they throw out a small card like a 3, you can use a 4 and burn through the small card. Even if, let's say, again, the person before you plays a Q and then maybe this person plays a K, then you can counter them with ace. Counter with ace, then there's a good chance everybody is going to pass, or maybe someone else is going to play a 2, which is fine also, because what matters is that somebody else burns their card already, which is a K, and that's a big card. That allows maybe your Q or J to be somewhat bigger compared to whatever else is on the field. So under the same tip is when you pass, sometimes you can purposely hold your pass. Basically, mind game. Let's say somebody throws like a 2 and you actually don't have anything to counter, you can just sit there, wait 10 seconds, then you press the pass button. This will sometimes force your opponents to think that you have the counter to the 2, when in fact, you do not. You just want to mess their brains a little bit, which is also part of the main game. So the fourth tip is to bait big cards deliberately. If you have a lot of like small single cards, like right now my hand is kind of bad, a lot of small single cards, what you can do is actually just play a pretty big card. Don't be the biggest card, play a big card like a K or Q. You play it, try and bait out the big cards. You see? The 2 come out, you baited the 2, which is good, right? Because that's one less tools you need to worry about. And sometimes even better if you're somehow able to bait out a Joker or Wonder. And even if you play like a K and nobody counters you, nobody, like they don't get baited by using their Wonder or Joker, it's also good for you, because if let's say I put a K just now, right, then everybody passes, I can put my 4, so I literally have a free hand. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. You either get to bait a big card or you get a free card and play a small card. This usually only works if you have a lot of low singles card, or you just want to bait out the Joker or something because your card is, you have a lot of big cards, you just want to bait out something big also. That also works. So the fifth tip is hold on to important cards for clutch moments. And those important cards are 3 of spades, the 8s, Jokers and Wonders. You don't want to use them too early, you usually want to use them like mid to end game, where you can start to counter stuff. Like if you use a Wonder early, you no longer have a Wonder card to counter whatever is going to happen at the end game. And sometimes you can do a combo also. If let's say you have an 8, a Wonder, and let's say a 3, you can actually choose not to play the 3, because you kind of guarantee a win already. Because a Wonder and 8, you can just follow up a Wonder 8, 3, guarantee win, because Wonder can counter any card. And then another thing is, if you know for a fact that when the Wonder is still out there, what you can do is you can play slightly bigger, again similar to the previous tip, to force out the Wonder, especially when the cards in hand are very low already, near the end game already. You want to try and bait out the Wonder. And also if there are still 8s on the field, you might not want to play small cards, because if you play a small card, they can use an 8 to counter you, then they can reset the tempo. The sixth tip is use Revolution wisely. Don't just use Revolution because you can. Use it only when 2 things happen. Number 1, all the small cards are out, or a lot of small cards are out. And the second thing is, if there's a good chance that there's no more 4 of a kind, you can see right now there's 5, 6, 8, there's still 4, 4, 4, there's a chance that other people have them. So you want to wait for them to decrease, and the numbers here decrease, then you can start to use a Revolution. The seventh tip is that you can actually deduce Joker ownership from the exchanges. You can pay attention to the swap, and what you swap to other people and what you get, to know who has Joker. Wonder, sadly you cannot know, because Wonder can be for anyone, and you can exchange Wonder also. Let me just give you a scenario here. Let's say you are the rich and you don't get any Jokers from the poor. This only means one thing: the Tycoon has both Jokers. Just think about it a bit. if you are not given Joker by the rich, and even if the beggar has 2 Joker cards, they have to give the 2 Joker cards to the Tycoon, which means the Tycoon will always have 2 Joker cards. Use this to your advantage. This is very useful if you are a Tycoon or rich because you can easily kind of tell who has Joker. And if you are rich or beggar, if you give out a Joker, then obviously you know who has a Joker. Then the 8th tip is to play to deny finishes. When the players, because this one I already kind of briefly mentioned, but if a player has like 1 to 3 cards left, very low amount of cards, you want to try and stop them. If the card only has 1, if they have only 1 card, definitely do a pair because they cannot pair a pair if they only have 1 card. Another thing is that you can try and clear and reset momentum. If you're 8 and Wonder, maybe now's the time to play because it allows you to reset everything, use maybe a big card to counter them or something. So it really, a lot of this depends on your experience. You play a while, you kind of know what's going on. So just try and prioritize and look at the number of cards people have. The lower the number of cards they have, the more you want to try and counter them. Don't try and pass every time anymore. You want to try and counter them. And if it's a Tycoon, prioritize that even more because sometimes you just want to mess up Tycoon, which is actually kind of what I'll talk about in the next and final tip. Change your mindset. If you got last place on the first round due to terrible luck, move on and keep your focus away from cheating hands. Don't need to beat yourself over things that you cannot control. Sometimes it's just straight up unlucky. Sometimes opponent just has insane cards. I've experienced games where they have like 2 triples and then Wonder. Crazy stuff. Then the other mindset change is to don't focus on winning every time. Instead, sometimes you want to try and mess up the Tycoon instead because messing them up will force them to go to last place. And how do you mess them up? Well, just rewind the video and watch all the tips because you can use those tips to hopefully mess them up. So now let's go to some games and I'll try and commentate my thought process on how to play the game and also try to apply some of the skills, some of the pro tips that I just shared. Okay, the cards are looking interesting. Yeah, Wonder, 3355, 888. We don't have any big cards, which is a shame, but I think we can play a double here. 33. Biggest pair is 1010. Pass. Thank you. 888. Just need to try and force the 8 to play some doubles. Since I have 3 8s, right? It means that I can have 3 free cards as long as I can use my 8. Small one. Yes, thank you. We can do this. We can do a double 5. Run out more pairs. Crap. Okay, I'll let you. Small one, 7. No! Yeah, I think I have to pass this one. Rank K is kind of bad, so I think I'll pass. Who knows where the whims of fate may lead us. Queen. I have nothing. I kinda have to now, freak. Because she only has 4 cards left. If she has a Wonder Joker, she's pretty much guaranteed a win. Yeah. Okay, regardless, it's a GG from. It's fine, I have a K here. GG? Yeah. Okay, I just small card. Just need a small card. Okay, beautiful. Do I want to do a 8? Just in case they do double though. There's a chance I do 7. I think I'll take 7 first. And there's no 8 also, so I'm kind of safe to do 7. And putting 7 also, you know, the other player who has 7 cannot put the 7. Okay, where's the Wonder? Where's the Ace and 2s? Come on. One more Joker, one Wonder also. Come on. Is it a battle between these 2 now? Small card. Thank you, eh? Thankfully. You see what I said? Saving the 8s. Thankfully I did that. That's why reading the table is very important. Because if you see there's 3, right? And there's only 2 players left, then it's a high chance that somebody has double. There's also a chance that they have triple, but higher chance of double, so you kind of have to gamble a little bit there. Okay, there's a wait, they're still holding on the Joker and Wonder. It's still a 3, right? Yep. No, come on. I think Motoha wins this one. Whoever has 2 is GG up. G. Oh no, he has Wonder. Okay. I thought Motoha has Wonder. Actually no, Motoha. Okay, if Motoha has Wonder, she already won. Okay. Okay, second place not too bad. Now we just need to find a way to mess up the Tycoon. Gotta change your mindset a little bit. Yeah, I can give a card, right? Oh, this card is not bad, but hopefully they give me a Joker. Please give me Joker. Oh, it's only an ace? Holy crap. Morgana has terrible cards. Then that means there's a good chance... No, freak, Tycoon has 2 Jokers. Right, because Morgana gives me an A, which means that he doesn't have Joker. And that means Ann has Joker. Because even if Beggar has Joker, she has to give it to Ann. This is crazy. It's very difficult to win the Tycoon now with 2 Jokers. Hopefully the 2 Wonders are spread out between Closer and Morgana. I think I actually have to take second here. Okay, good. Good. Try to mess up the Tycoon, let's go. Mess him up, mess her up. 7. There's still 2 8s. Okay, there's 1 8. Double. Ann still has another Joker. Oh, good pass, okay. Good news. Maybe I can try and force out the Joker. Can do Joker? No? Let me think. Okay, I think I have a good chance of winning. Let's do 4-4. I just hope that Ann passes. She passed? Oh, Ann made a big mistake. She made a big mistake, I think. She made a big mistake. I can do a 10, but I'm just gonna do a 2 right here because my 2 is huge. Only Joker and Wonder can counter me. Maybe I can bait out Ann's Joker or whatever. There's the Joker. I think the 3 is out already. If she plays double, yes, let's go. Okay, 3 hasn't come out. That's good. Good play. Mess up the Tycoon, come on guys. Play double. There we go. But there's a Wonder though. Really, there's a Wonder. If I do a 2-2, they can counter me and I'm gonna lose on the spot. I cannot. Or I can just try to let one of them win. Yeah, I'll just let her win. Double. Oh, 9. Then play another 2. Win? No win. So Wonder... Okay, Ann and Morgana probably has Wonder. Okay, you guys are kind of cooked. Okay, that's fine. We just want to mess up Tycoon. Force her to go last. Then I should win this one. Oh no. Okay, no, actually I win. Ha! Let's go. Ooh. I think Ann might have the last Wonder. If not, I think Morgana would have played the Wonder there. Okay, first place now. I'm kinda guaranteed. No, I'm not guaranteed actually. I need to place at least second next round. We don't have Wonder or Joker. No 2s. Joker, please, Joker. There's 2. Actually, this isn't that bad. 666, 888, QQKK. I don't want to play my 8 yet. Q, I'm gonna save, you know, hold your 8s, Wonders and Jokers. Oh, that's a quick Joker. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some psychology mind trick. I'm gonna wait a little bit. To think that they would think that I would wonder if I wait so long. Or an ace or 2. Please be 9 or less. Okay. There's one more 8. Okay, that's good. I can draw my 5. 7. There's a 9. There's a 10. Okay, I can do a J here. It's playing really slow right now. Okay, just stacking like JQK. Please. You know what? I'll pass. Crap. Okay, thankfully I didn't play my ace just now. If not, Kosa would have countered it anyways. It becomes a waste. I do my K. Should be big except for ace and 2. Just the ace. The last joker also. I have nothing against this. Play a 333 or something? 5. Oh, I think it wins. I think she wins. Wonder, please. Okay. I think that closest last card is probably an ace, I think. I have to do a double 8 now. Let me just do this. I do a 666. Only Wonder can counter me. Okay, she has the last Wonder. Okay. That's fine. I should get second here. Because I have the biggest cards now. Ace and 2. Never mind. That's... Oh shoot. She has 555, I swear to god. Oh, double 5. Okay. Ace. Oh, she has double ace. Oh no, a single ace. You can counter this at this. Oh, I win. Wait, why she play ace? Don't understand why she play ace. That is so strange. I think she could have gotten second. Yeah, why she play... I mean... She's got third, but why she play ace? I don't understand. She should play 9 first. So she has ace as the last card. I got first place tied. That's pretty good. I'll take it. If you got last place due to terrible luck, move on and remind yourself what you're here for. Creating new life. Creating rivers in the desert. Why did I write this down? This is so tough.